Hey buddy, welcome back to Satisfactory, a nice little factory building game where we're gonna make so much power. On the last episode of Satisfactory, we were working on the rebuild for our nice, lovely pyramid of power. Now it kind of looks like it has a sick Gatling gun on the front. Or something like that, but it does look wicked cool. My favorite part thus far has been the nice little manufacturers in the front that just look so amazing, showcasing all the wonderful nuclear fuel rods we will be making. Sorry, nuclear fuel rods we're going to be making, as well as the amazing drone ports we got set up across the map. So if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe so you can see me actually finish this thing and get it up and running so I can get so much power. So much power. But anyway, we have a ton of work to get back to where we were. See, first things first, we're going to have to actually get all these wonderful nuclear power plants all hooked up so they can actually take the rods once they get them. Then we're going to have a way for the waste to go back into the system so we can use that for plutonium. Then we're going to have to get the piping back in here so we can repipe it. Oh my god, we're going to have to do pipe Mageddon again. No! Curse you, brain. Why must you give me good ideas? But instead of making you guys suffer through all that, I have a better idea. See, I'm going to be doing that behind the scenes, getting us back to where we were so you don't have to actually witness that. But today I have an awesome idea. I want to build the Stronghold. Now, if you remember correctly, I was going to have a train going off into the distance, never to be seen again, but I found something interesting. So we need to go a little bit faster. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! The added boats in the game. Whee! No. There we go. Wait. Sounds like I'm still splishing and splashing. Oh yeah, I have to reset that. Hold on. Back to where we're at. So I wanted to build the stronghold over there in this big area that I'll never use, but unfortunately this area kind of sucks in terms of loading. It doesn't want to load right, and it's kind of useless to have something over there if it's never going to be correct. So I kind of want to leave that area alone. But I remembered something special. If you've ever been in this lovely area over here with the beautiful waterfall and all this stuff, I was like, what if we built the stronghold over here? What if we built the stronghold up here? Look at all this nice open space. We got drop pods and everything. Because remember, we're going to have a drone that's going to bring it over here. So the drone can pretty much go anywhere, even in the middle of the map if I wanted to. But what if I brought it up here? No. There's a better place. There's a more magical place. So if we go into the lovely trees over here, we can see that it looks really fun. Like if I had a TIE fighter, this would be a great place to go. Actually, this reminds me of, if you ever seen the movie Independence Day, which it was just Independence Day yesterday. No! But anyway, so over here, all nice and hidden, this is where I have my sulfur node for the battery plant that's all the way over here, pretty much down in this area. So as you can see on the map where I'm at, it's kind of like secluded. But right here, oh, that is something special. So if we actually go down it, we just follow the river, just around, wait, I went the wrong river. Where am I going? It's like a labyrinth in here. Just around the riverbed. And there we go. Look at this thing right here. It is a hole. It is a hole. My favorite part about this is it works like a waterfall. Like the water actually comes down and just goes into nothingness. They didn't put a lake here. They didn't put a hole. They just a hole. Hole into oblivion. So what I'm doing is, if I go into my foundations, get some of these nice little babies. I gotta make sure it gets further enough away, because I want it to be, like, somewhere over here. Floor is too steep. You're too steep. But what if I get it like that? There we go. Now it looks like the water is actually going inside there. And then we can do something about this top part. And we can have it just like... Maybe I can have like the drone just basically come in and it just like goes down. Oh, we can make this into a stronghold. We can even bury it deep inside the planet. Ooh, so let me work on this for a while and see what I come up with. I want to work on something really nice. I got an idea, so trust me on this one. Away! Welcome back, and after just a nice, measly 3 hours of work, I got a nice good start to it. So, of course, I kept the front. I wanted that nice little waterfall to just be going in there. I thought that was cool, and then, if we hop over here versus... Oh god! They're after me! Help! Life alert! Help! And we fall into here because I haven't really thought of a good way to actually put in a ladder. There we go. We got our nice little drone port. Hi, little drone port. And this is our plutonium stronghold. And we have this beautiful waterfall coming in. I love it. Especially because I use the nice little things over here as like grates. But I had to put a wall foundation over here. Otherwise, you could just basically see through it. Like, I saved this, so I can just delete it, and you'll see. Yeah, I kind of didn't want that just kind of stuck in there, so I put the wall up. It definitely adds something to it, I want to say. Alright, so let me show you around. So the drone port comes in, drops off the nice plutonium rods, and then they get popped out going over here, and then they get merged into the glass foundation floor, so that we're well protected in our sanctuary. Actually, it's more of a stronghold. So what I did was I put this smart splitter over here, and I basically made everything come over to this lovely thing, the awesome sink. And the reason I made it come into the awesome sink is because what I can do is I can turn the power off on the awesome sink, and then it can go somewhere else, because that smart splitter is actually set to overflow. Right. And then, of course, we have the chaos button, where we just flip the switch, crunk. And that should turn our little guy off, right? That did it, right? No power, see? Now what will happen is it'll stop on this line, and once it gets filled up, it'll go the other way. And I bet you're wondering, Chaos, what's down here? What did you do? Nothing. What did you do? Nothing. I might have did something down this long hallway into backup power. So funny story. Turns out, and you can actually see it right here. There's water in here. Why there's water in here, I don't know. This is literally underneath that center part. But there was room enough for everything. Let me look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This has so much power. This is such a waste of space. Like, I should never have to use these. I'll be making 500 megawatts of power. But each one of these is nice and hooked up and basically be taking plutonium power. So yeah, I just need to hook up the pipes and we are golden. This area is, though, I don't want to say traumatic, but definitely a pain in the butt. Wait, you're going to love this. So building on this, you can build through all this stuff, but sometimes you just go through a wall and then you can't go through it. But if you walk like a little bit down, you can just go around the wall. And it's like the wall's not even there. I'm on the left side. I'm on the east side. I'm on the right side. I'm on the west side. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but fun nonetheless. And the best part is, we can actually build some stuff. Watch this. So apparently, a water extractor can be built on the water right here. But for some reason, alright, let's go through that fake wall. For some reason, if I go to this water's not real. This water's not real. It's so not real I can go through it and I won't be swimming. Actually even cuts off and everything. It's very weird. The textures in here are kind of funky, but I love it. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. One more thing before we talk about the water and how I'm going to get that is, what am I going to do with all the plutonium waste? Well, as you can see right here, there is quite a lot of these power plants in here. How many, you say? Well, each one has a row, 4 rows, and that's going to be times 13 to a row, so 52. Those 52 are going to be maxed up, so that is 52 times 5,000, an extra 260 megawatts of power if and only if I need it. See, the whole point of all this is a backup power. So let's say that I actually need some of this stuff, then I can use it. Well, take a look at this down here. Oh yeah, of course, this part has to be underwater, but there we go. Shake it off. So basically, these are my bins, and I got the nice little splitter, and just basically getting thrown in these bins. So the way I have it, we are basically making 52 of these. We're going to have to times them by 2, which is 104 per minute. That's how much plutonium waste we are making. So 104 waste, okay, that's going to be in stacks of 500. So if we divide that by 500, a stack is... Oh, wait, I have to do that the other way, right? Math is funny. Order of operations, 104. So we have just shy of 5 minutes per stack. 5 minutes, a stack, just one stack. This thing can hold 48 stacks. So if, let's see, 4.8. So if we take 48 and times that by 4.8, that is 230 minutes per bin. And as you can see, we have about, 6 to each layer. How many layers did we go? We have 9 layers. So 230.4 times 9 is 2073.9. Then, of course, 2073.9 divided by 60 is 35 hours? Huh. I thought that would last longer. That can't be right. This thing is only going to last us 35 hours? Wait, we should do that math again. Hold on. Let me rerun the numbers. Give me a second. Alright everybody, check this out. So I'm producing 104 waste per minute. That's the plutonium waste. Now it goes in a stack size of 500, so that's 4.81 stacks per minute. So I'm going to basically take almost 5 minutes to make a full stack size. Then there are 48 to a container, and that'll be 230 minutes to fill up one container. Now I have 54 of those bins or containers, so that'll be 12,461 minutes. Now there's 60 minutes to an hour, which means for 207.69 hours till all of that gets filled up. Oh my god, that's not even that much. But remember, this is backup power. So this is only if I ever need it will I actually have this much. Not to mention, this is all not going to kick on at the correct time. Alright, so here's the problem. Now, as you can see right here, everything comes in from the conveyor belt and then basically just gets split off. So these ones in the beginning are going to turn on first, and they're going to start running, and it's going to have to filter out pretty far before I can get a decent amount of power actually turned on. Not to mention, by the time it gets all the way down here to actually go across for that side or that side, I mean, even though all these are going to be kicked on, it's going to take a while for these to get kicked on, and of course to go all the way back in here. Actually, the main issue is if I ever turn this on, it's going to be running far longer than I actually want it to. Because let's say I'm doing good and I need to kick it off, it's going to take a while for all these nice fuel rods to actually burn off. So I'm going to be having extra power for days. Every one fuel rod is going to last 10 minutes. But as we can tell, this is a three-way splitter, which means one goes this way, then one goes in the center, then one goes there, then one goes there again. So if we have 15 fuel rods, this is going to get at least 5 of those fuel rods, as well as this one. So these are going to be lasting about an hour before they turn off, just in the first minute alone. Oh no. If I have this thing running for about 10 minutes, this thing, ooh. But lucky for me, I did make a nice little thing down here, and I filled this up with a nice little hazmat suit, and of course, some nice filters. So what I can do is I can grab a hazmat suit and filter and just take from there and just start putting them in the other ones, just so I can get more up and running if I really needed it. The only problem is, how am I even going to get over here, and how am I going to get down? Because the funny thing is, I can jump down, sure, but how do I get back up? So I got to make a ladder for that. Also, before I forget, let me turn the power back on. There we go. Don't want this automatically turning on. But anyway, so here's something I'm concerned about. I'm really wondering if it's even possible to do this. Take a look at this. This is my smart splitter that actually sends everything off here. Is there a way to hook up a bin so that when the bin gets full, it pushes all the extra to the nice little awesome sink, so I have a full bin? But if I flip a switch, it actually pushes everything into the other thing. Into the actual, so like, let's have a bin, and I flip the switch, and then everything for the bin just goes down there. That's what I'm curious about. Because, like, I like this idea, but the only problem is, if I need power, I won't have any extra. Like, I won't have anything ready to go. Oh my god, I need to rethink this. How am I going to have this set up? If anybody knows in the comments section, please let me know. I'm super curious about this. How am I going to set this up so that I actually have fuel rods ready to go? Because I'm going to have batteries over here for the water, which is our next problem. And I'm going to have batteries set up with the water so that you can basically run when they need to. And they're going to be off the grid, but I'm going to have them set so they can charge. Maybe one battery per water extractor, so that way they're ready to go and there's no problems. Because I definitely want the water to be running and ready to go on that. But the next thing about the water is I need to get the water in here. And as I said before, we got plenty of space in here to put it. The only problem is, well, even if I overclock it, alright, that is still 52 times 2 water extractors each. That is 104 water extractors. I cannot fit in this little tiny area. That's a lot of water extractors. But I have an idea. The only way to do the idea is to cheat. I want to put all the pipes through this wall because on the other side... Oh no, I'm stuck. No, wait. Alright, let's say I cheated and I could go through walls like a ghost. I have plenty of water on the other side. So let's say I build a nice little water thing right here. I can have all the water going through, and it wouldn't be too cheating because in real life we'd be able to destroy that wall and make a nice little pipe through there. So let me work on that while I think of all this other stuff that's going on in my mind, and while I continue to build more stuff on there to catch us up to where we were. What a beautiful, gorgeous, majestic view. But wait, what's over there? So yeah, this lovely little puppy over here took about 6 hours to make. But it does look kind of cool. Damn, that's a lot of pipes though. So many pipes. So much pipes. And then I did my nice little overflow where I have in the thing down here. So we have basically a nice little trifork. And one side, the water goes in, goes up and gets pumped to this. Then this comes back down, goes over, and comes down here, back into the system. So what this does is this goes basically through everything and connects the bottom of each and every system together, like we did in the other one. That, in turn, changes the nice little flow of all these pipes to be able to go just high enough to get over the top of this. And if we somehow use some magic cheats and make us into a ghost again... You're a filthy cheater. You can see that all the pipes basically just go straight through a wall. And in the wall, we have a nice, huge block of pipes, 13 by 4. And of course, it's all separated and ready to go. There we go. So we got plenty of pipes and plenty of water for the system. Gotta say, this was the most annoying part, trying to get all these pipes to actually look good and work properly. Because, of course, even though it's vertical and everything, it's still... I like to make everything look just really good. So everything is piped up, ready to go. This whole thing is set and done. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so happy. The only thing I need is to set batteries. And I'm wondering if I should put the batteries in here. Like, I have this area here, and I have that area over there that I can make the batteries. Or if we come back out here to this lovely spot, I have room to put batteries, well, pretty much anywhere, as we have plenty of room going on. We can even make like a little battery spine, because if you look at each one of these, each one is set at 300 water per minute, which is 86.6 megawatts. So if we take our trusty calculator and go 104 times 86.6, that is 9,000 megawatts of power just for all this water over here. That's insane. Now, granted, I didn't have to overclock them, but I kind of did. I mean, they're never going to be running. So, you know, why the hell not? So, 9,000, that's about, like, what, 90 batteries I need over here? 90 batteries. Should just do a nice 100 batteries, have everything set. Ooh, I could build, like, a little tower of batteries going up behind it. Ooh, I gotta think about that. Maybe figure out something. But alas, this is complete. The bunker is complete, and it only took forever. Now I need to change my sights on the pyramid. Well, I'm not going to dwell in the past on how much easier it was to do anything on the other one, but I was able to do the same thing that we did before, where we got all this kind of trickling down, starting to work on the pipes. The pipes on this side, they just work exactly like the way the other ones did. Kind of just did the nice bend. I kind of went with a diagonal bend on this one instead of the nice 90-degree one. I think it kind of adds a little extra to it, and I still need to color it. The only problem is I came across one major issue, and that was these guys right here, because they're so much further because of the nice little drone ports. I couldn't make them go any closer, unfortunately, because the drone ports are sticking off, and I couldn't make the drone ports any further in, unfortunately. So these ones were a huge pain in the butt, but of course I added my nice little trick where I just put these wall mounts on here, so it kind of just looks like it's sitting off on the edge. I mean, using the wall mounts, I could probably make this thing go out a little bit further, and, you know, it'll make sense. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. We got everything belted up, so all the stuff could be belted, splitted, and whatnot. It's just the pipes that might be an issue, because all of these, as well as all of those, still need to be piped. The sides are fine. Oh yeah, and I'll get down to there in just a second so you can see exactly what kind of problem we're dealing with at the moment. But one really cool thing is we have the batteries set up for all these nice little drone ports right here, and then of course the items that are coming out and going in, because some of these are going to have to be liquid stuff. So you use a packager to liquid it. A packager to liquid it? A packager to make all the liquids into a solid, and then you have it go out and unpackage. Then we send the things back up, and they go back out and in. Easy peasy, not a problem. But check this out. This part's really cool. So if you come all the way down here, alright, this is our nice little battery one. So the batteries come in, they go down, they go over, and they go up and get split all the way down. We also have one that gets split over here, for this is going to be our plutonium one. As we did, we got rid of this little power plant that was here, and the reason we did this is there was 102 power plants using the 4 corners. Okay? Now, if I have 102 power plants fully overclocked, that's fine. But if I got rid of one, and then these ones on the back are just halved, technically I'll have 100 overclock systems, or 99 systems that are fully overclocked with 1, 2, that are normal. Alright, so I've been building for quite some time, and I wanted to see how much uranium waste I had in this one little section. So I moved everything over here. Now, this is only like 40 bins, and it's quite a lot, I would say. So let us see every single bin and be disappointed. Oops. Accidentally hit that one. That is 784,000 uranium waste I have accumulated just to get this built. And to put that in perspective, this only makes 100 uranium waste per minute. We'll do 785. So 785 divided by 100, it's 7,850 minutes. 7,850 minutes divided by 60, that's 130 hours since this is up and running. 130 hours. That's how many times if I didn't even restart, that would be so much more. It's so much waste. Look how close, look how far I am. If I have to be this far away. Dude, I can't even get in the entrance, I think. Can I even get in the entrance? That's how much waste is over there. Yep, just getting into the entrance will get me irradiated. Or it might be from the top. Who knows? But that is a lot of waste. So I'm going to be basically moving this waste away and bringing it back later when I need it. But I wanted to see how much it was actually in there, and I was a little shocked. Where's my cup of coffee? But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had fun. You learned something interesting, like pipes suck. But other than that, this is going to be a great day when I finish all this. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye, buddy.